Hey there, for today's workout, it is very wristy. So if wrist movements really challenge you or you have some issues with the wrist, please don't do today and do one of the previous workouts, one of the previous full body workouts, or one of the lower body workouts. But we're gonna warm up our wrists. So first, let's just take some wrist circles. And if you get some nice crunchy crunchies, good for you. And then what we're gonna do is you're gonna take the backs of your hands and you're gonna place them facing each other, fingers spread. And then we're just gonna be in an all fours position. And you're just taking the weight from one side, trying to keep the elbow straight. And then the other side, stretching the forearms, basically in the opposite direction. So the backs of your hands need to be on the floor. Good. And then from there, you're going to do the opposite. So now you're going to take the fingers, point them away from you, forearms are angling towards each other. And then you're going to do it in the opposite way. Good. Nice. Take it back in towards each other. And then we're going to do some not push-ups, but push-ups. So you're going to bend the elbows, press your arms back up, extend. Bend the elbows, press the arms back up. So we're just mobilizing the wrists. And then last thing you're gonna do is you're gonna hold the thumb. You're going to extend the arms out, and then you're gonna angle the wrists down. So my shoulders and my wrists stay straight. I'm just bringing my arms down, so you're stretching out your forearm muscle, basically, the top one. Boom. Okay. So we're gonna start today on our backs doing our inverse tabletop. So before we do that, I just want us to think about that connection breath and that connection to the core. So you're gonna inhale, fully relax your tummy. Exhale, draw the tummy in, lifting through the core and pelvic floor. Inhale, relax. Exhale, drawing that belly in. Last one, inhale. Exhale, draw the belly in. I'm going to take my fingers, I'm going to place them right around my bum, and my fingers are going to point in the same direction as my toes. From there, we're just going to roll the shoulders down and back, so we're stretching through the shoulders, and then I want you to spread your fingers, and then I want you to imagine that they're like little bear claws, okay? So you're not flattening the hand into the floor, you're kind of gripping the floor with your bear claws, like the meaty parts of your palm. The heel, they kind of lift up in the center, and then you're trying to grip the floor with your fingertips. So if handstands are one of your goals for the future, this is a good practice. So I'm gripping the floor. I'm gonna lift my hips up towards the ceiling, draw my belly down, open my chest, and extend my legs out a little bit more. Good. And then I'm gonna curl my belly in as I come down, rest the bum on the floor, exhale, and lift. Open the chest, look down the center of the belly. Exhale and lift. Open that chest as much as you can. Try and keep the hips lifted. Good. Let's do 3 more. Exhale, lift up. 2. Brilliant stuff. Last one. Good. And it doesn't matter if you're kind of like, oh, I'm only this far off the floor. Work your range. Sometimes what we have to do to get better at something is just do more of something. From there, we are going to flip over onto all fours. We're going to lift up with the knees, draw the belly in, press through the shoulders, keep the tummy nice and tight if you can. We're going to lift up, and then we're going to see, can I hover my right arm and left leg away from each other off the floor? Good. Control. Other side. Control. Good. Keep going. We're just going to see how many reps. If you are struggling, come back down in between, reset, drive it back up, just be here. Or if you can go for these, go for them. Really good for the core. Remember to grip the floor. Use that exhale. Last one. Good stuff. Okay, back onto your back. Give the wrists a little rest in between. Next, we're gonna do our toe touches. Do you remember these ones? So I'm lifting up with one side closest to you. I'm gonna lift up, I'm gonna try and touch my toe. And then I swap sides, lift up, try and touch my toe. Ready? Off we go. So exhale. This is more about the rotation. So let's see if you can try and touch your pinky toe. And then fingers in this position, my fingers are facing away from my toes and at a little bit of an angle. You're building a lot of strength doing this. Couple more, other side. And rest, good stuff. All right, opening that chest out. Nice, okay, we're going back into that all fours position. So now from that all fours position, we're gonna be there. We're gonna press back, see if we can jump to our tippy toes, hands in front of us. You're gonna roll back for me. This is fun now. You're gonna hold onto the knees, sit back, roll back, and then you're gonna try and come back up to that tippy toe position. We need a little bit of momentum. So if it doesn't happen, don't worry. It's a goal. Then we're back up. I'm gonna press back into my all fours. All fours. I'm gonna press back, try and jump up towards my hands, sit the bum down, roll back, coming up. Press myself up to those tippy toes. Hands go flat, go into all fours. Ooh, yes, mama, she jumped that time. Step or jump back. Good, press back, jump up. Knees go through if they can. If they don't, just step, no stress. I'm basically trying to get more pressure into your shoulders. Good, and then back up. Press yourself up to those tippy toes. Jump back, step back to your all fours. Good. Swoop back, come forwards. Ooh, good, up on the tippy toes. Down onto the bum. Rolling back, rolling forwards, up. Good, push it back. Good, forwards. Oops, push it back. Last one. Press, jump. Oh, tippy toes, hip flexors burning. All right, lying all the way back, all the way up. Oh, good stuff. Okay, last two exercises. This is kind of more like the beginnings of animal flow, if you've ever done animal flow before. Whew, and it's just like a really fun, cool way to move your body. All right, last one is we're going to tabletop, but with straight legs. So you have the choice of being here, or we're gonna extend our legs out. I'm gonna now make my hands so they're facing away from my body. Inhale, exhale, lift the chest. Try and be nice, tall, long inverse plank. Curl to come down. Exhale and drive up. Curl to come down. Good job. Exhale, drive up. Curl to come down. Exhale, drive up. Curl. Good. Curl. Last three. Exhale. Curl. Two more. Exhale. Girl, you curl. Last one. Exhale. Curl. Good stuff. Oh, the wrists. All right, final one. Just give your wrists a little bit of a rest. We're not going to do any of the quadruped ones anymore, facing forwards. We're going to do a crab reach. So I want your hand to face away from you again. So you're stretching out the forearm. If the wrists and forearms are really tired, give yourself a rest, jump back in if you can. This time, I'm going to have my hand so it's like a right angle, and I'm going to follow my fingers, but I'm going to lift my hips first. So we're lifting the hips. I'm looking towards this hand, and then at the very last second, I rotate and point the hand towards this stabilizing hand at the bottom, but I'm not going to extend this arm up. I'm going to keep it bent. Then tuck the spine, curl the tummy, swap sides. This is called a crab reach. We're lifting up. Inhale, exhale. Hips, hips, hips. Hold for 1 second. Hold. Be strong. You're so strong, mama. And then come down. Good stuff. Swap sides. Lift, lift, lift. Rotate. And then coming down. Swapping sides. Exhale. Lift, lift, lift. Rotate. Try and get that shoulder right over the wrist. Press away from the floor. One more on either side, and then we're done. Pressing up. Exhale. Lift, lift, lift. Rotate. Good stuff. Whew. Final one. Lift, 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 rotate. Oh, feels good. Alrighty. Boom. Well done. Thank you so much for joining today. You're doing an amazing job.